would say the why for me with being a part of Insulin IQ is how it makes me feel. It is more than just dealing with symptoms of being overweight or unhealthy, but Insulin IQ helps me to deal with the core root of what is going on. The education that I'm getting from my fantastic coach and from the program and the resources that are available are helping me to understand the root causes. So I'm dealing with the actual problem and not just symptoms of a problem. And that in turn helps me to feel great. So in roughly a 3-month period, I've lost over 40 pounds, but as nice and as exciting as that is, there are other factors that I am learning that are more important than that. And that is something that on a weekly basis that I review with Larita, and she assists me in understanding what those factors are. And that in turn helps me to be able to zero in my energy on focusing on those factors and setting goals to help me further progress. I feel energized and I feel motivated, and it has very little to do with losing weight. To me, losing weight is a symptom, but because I'm addressing insulin resistance, that's helping me in turn to feel energized and hopeful and excited. I look forward for the times when I can work out. I want to work out more. I want to go on hikes. I want to go on walks. And these are things that prior to starting this, I never felt that way, no matter what my weight was.
Often when I'm working with my clients, and Marty's no exception, they come to me with, okay, I'm going on this trip, or he has to go to certain conferences, and he's come to me several times, okay, it's gonna be complicated. How am I going to handle this? How do I make sure I'm getting my protein? How do I manage the food that I know is going to be, and he's really good at saying no anyway. His family loves to go to a Mexican restaurant, so this morning we talked about how he can still enjoy that food, but do it wisely. We talked about how to do it, and that was the chips. If you have a chip, it's going to be at the very end of the meal. Have your protein first, and by the time you eat all your protein, you rarely want more than 1 or 2 bites of chips, and you're done, and you're good to move on.
It's not a worry for me. Larita has helped me as we've talked out these situations, and I'm prepared, and I have a plan going in place, and I love that part of the answer is I don't have to stay away from places like a Mexican restaurant, but I have a plan, and so I don't worry. As I go to conferences, the plans that we have come up with, I have things that I take with me, and so it's no worry to me what a conference is going to serve or not, because I'm prepared no matter what.
Expressed to me, we were talking this morning about your muscle mass, and you expressed to me, I asked you, how are you feeling out on the weight floor? And you said,
I'm feeling a lot better. I feel more energized. I look forward to working with my personal trainer. I love that energy that I feel. Prior to starting Insulin IQ, I did it. I went through the motions.
You did it because you felt like you had to.
I had to.
And you still do, but differently, very differently now. Right.
Now I can say I am enjoying it so much better. Probably for the first time in years that my trainer is noticing some changes in me, and so we are increasing that weight, and that feels really good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
It really is.
For years I thought all I needed to do was just increase working out. That's not the answer. You have to do more than that. Something that is ingrained in me is the love of nature and being outside and going on walks, going on hikes. But as my body was not doing well, and as I was gaining weight, and in addition to that, feeling more stiff and sore to the point where it became challenging even to put on my shoes and socks, to be very honest, and where that created discomfort and sometimes pain, where I looked forward actually to being done after having put on my shoes and socks. So imagine going from that, and in just 2 to 3 months, to now I'm looking forward to going on walks and being outdoors again. And so it feels like I'm living the life that I want to live. For a number of years, I've been affiliated with Elevate, and I've worked closely with personal trainers. And I think that has helped me to a degree, but I've never felt great, and I've never felt energized in how I pictured that I would upon working with a personal trainer. It wasn't until I started Insulin IQ and making changes and understanding and being educated better with insulin resistance and how to address that within my own body that I found a dramatic, very dramatic change almost immediately with me when I changed how I ate. That is now creating a totally different experience with my workout that I'm doing with Elevate. I would say jump in and do it and try it. And the answer is not just to work out more. And I had thought that and applied that in my own life for years and years. And sometimes I would feel even guilty thinking, well, I'm working out 2 to 3 times a week. Maybe I need to double that and then I'll feel better. And that's not the answer. You have to do more.
You're so cool.
You guys are both
I love
naturals
you.
on camera.
Larita, my coach.
That's awesome.